Peace, everyone. It's your girl, Siquoyia Blue. I'm back in here with another episode. Brother Pie's doing all right. Today, I wanted to talk about what's going on in the world right now. With everything going on, I feel like we have to learn how to stay ready so we don't have to get ready. And the first time I heard that was from my man Will Smith when he said, he always stay ready so he don't have to get ready. And I was probably like 23, 24 years old, and he was on the Tavis Smiley show. And I said, well, that's a goddamn on truth. You do have to stay ready in this world. Nothing's promised to you. Nothing's going to be handed to you. So you have to make sure that you have your ducks in a row. Now, is everything going to go perfect the way you want it? No. Things are going to freaking happen and come out of nowhere and hit you on the head. But if you have plans and you stay ready and you keep things in a calculated method, I feel like we all can get through anything. Now, I don't really talk about politics on here. I think I spoke about politics on one of my episodes with one of my guests, but I do want to say, make sure you research, do your own research. Don't just listen to what somebody say or look at policies that can impact you and your life. Make sure you vote for your local people because that's important. You to vote for your local people. If you don't want to vote at all, well, that's fine. I mean, that's on you. I do think voting locally is important the most because it does impact you. Certain policies that matter to you, especially if you're middle class, you're not a billionaire. I think it would behoove us to at least do local voting, but that's up to y'all. But either way, you still got to stay ready. So you got to get ready. You're voting or not, make sure you have what you need. I think I did an episode maybe a few months ago. Time's going by fast, y'all, so I don't even know what's going on. But a few months ago, I did an episode about the book Parables of the Sawyer by Octavia Butler. And one thing in the book is that made me think a little bit was about basically preparing for the unexpected. I know in the book it's already a dystopian time in the story. It's basically Lauren's already stuck in a dystopian situation, but I do think that we need to prepare for that here. I mean, the book is so similar to reality that we do need to be prepared for that. And, with AI and stuff coming out and stuff, we have to basically be able to adapt to survive. Like, adaptability is the key here. And it's crazy because the book was just confirmation to me about everything I know about confirmation, adaptability and stuff like that, being able to adapt to the times. There was a time where nobody wanted computers, like get rid of that. I don't want no computer here, taking my job. But the computer came, and it has improved the world in different ways. I don't think that we'll just be without a job. I think that basically there'll be some universal basic income or something like that. But I mean, the people that learn AI are going to be the ones with the money. They're going to be the ones in charge. I mean, the ones they let in anyway. Or you might have to do entrepreneurship, freelance, but it's going to be a time, probably not anytime soon, but maybe, it might be sometime soon, like 10, 20 years. It's going to be a freelance economy, a gig economy eventually. And I think people need to be prepared to be contrarians, if you will, be able to think for yourself and figure out what's going to work best for you. Because what I've noticed in the world, a lot of people, they're trying to follow what somebody else is doing, but that may not be for you, right? I mean, you have to figure out what is it that's going to work for you so you can survive for your family. And you can't be scared, you can't be fearful, you have to believe in yourself so you can do it. Because if you don't, then you just sitting ducks. You're not going to be able to. You got kids and stuff and all this stuff going on. You need to be able to take care of them. So I think that being able to adapt to the times, figuring out what you need to do and prepare now is the best thing to do. We can't wait till the thing happens. We got to prepare now. Get you a backpack of stuff and put it all in the closet, like, some peanuts or whatever can last, and just put it somewhere, just in case you have to run, just in case you have to do something. So I think that's important to have because I'm actually going to be working on me a backpack and for my mom and I. So if something happened, we already have our pack and we're ready to go and stuff like that. And the funny thing is, I remember when I was in LA, I was working at this one tech company, and this guy that I was working with, he was like, now he was probably over the top with it, but he had this big bag all the time when he was coming to work and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if he was homeless or not, but he still was very, focused on preparing for what could happen, as far as a dystopian future. And I was like, oh, okay. He would tell me stuff he's working on and stuff. And at the time, I'm like, man, maybe, going over the top, what's going on. But now I look at it now, I'm like, he was on to something. I think it's a good idea. Rather he was homeless or not, it was still a good idea to have a bag ready. I ain't gonna bring it everywhere with me like he did, but I definitely feel like we should all have a bag ready, hiding somewhere with some beans or something, water, whatever we need to do. So, and also there's training out here, y'all. Like everybody's talking about college and stuff. Don't get me wrong. There's certain things you need to go to college for, like, medical field, like to be a doctor or certain things. But even though I still think college is entirely too long, in my opinion, I think it should be certain things need to change about college and stuff and the money but that's a whole nother topic. But let's say you don't want to go to college or you just don't want to owe a lot of money at this time. There's a lot of certifications out here that can get you equipped. Now, when you do the certifications, you got to make sure that you're learning something. You ain't gonna know everything, but learning something and taking it with you, put it on your resume, stuff like that. Because right now, this is the game of learning. Education doesn't stop when you finish college, when you finish high school. It's a continuous thing until we leave. So I think we all need to continue training and studying, and it helps us with our critical thinking, because I think critical thinking sometimes it's not there sometimes with a lot of people, and it's not their fault. I think sometimes people just are caught up in stuff, they can't focus and stuff, but I do think studying and stuff and reading books, it kind of sharpens the brain, and I think that's important, sharpening the brain every day as much as you can. So then you can be ready. You can stay ready, so you got to get ready. Keep the brain sharp. Read about policies. Read about politics. Learn about things. Read about money. Read about anything you can read about. And then there's free certs out there. Like Allison is one. I think my aunt just got a cert from there. AllisonIs.com. You got Verizon just started giving out free training too. So check out Verizon training. I got to get the links or something like that, but I might do a video showing where everything is. But Verizon has some free training. You got Udemy. Now, Udemy's not free, but, it's just $50 and, a month. I mean, that is a lot of money, but you can do it for 2 months and then just move on. You can do it on and off at a time just to get the cert. So you got Udemy. Oh, wait a minute. Coursera is $50 a month. Udemy is just like $10 per course you take. So if you want Coursera, which is another platform where you can learn stuff on, that one is $50 a month. And then Udemy is like $10 a course. So 10 or 20, it depends on who, which course it is. So the price varies, but it's not that bad. So yeah, I would say check out Udemy, Coursera. I got a lot of my certs from Coursera actually, but I was in a program, where I had access to a slew of free courses and stuff, which I shared on social media and stuff. I don't know if anybody saw it or took heed to it, but I definitely was in that program. I took a lot of digital marketing training and stuff like that, which I was happy about because I learned a lot about how to do Facebook ads and stuff like that with Coursera. And then Udemy, I've taken a few courses on there too. Well, I really like Udemy and its platform and stuff. And yeah, there's a few of them out there. So I would say just get to it. Microsoft also has free courses. Microsoft, you can learn AI for free and stuff like that. I took some training with them too. So yeah, the game is open. It's up to you to decide what to do with it. But I just want to pop in here and say, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, because things are about to change. I don't know what's going to happen. And stay up on your health. Make sure you stay up on your health. Like that's something that's not talked about enough. Stay up on your health. Make sure you're going to the doctors and stuff. I know you may not trust them and stuff. Please do your natural thing, but still go to doctors and get your blood drawn every year. Make sure you're moisturizing, stuff like that. Do what you got to do to protect your health, because health is wealth. Health comes before money and anything. If you ain't got good health, then what the heck? and do 30 minutes of movement a day. That definitely helps the blood go and keeps the bones strong. So that's all I want to say. I want to peek in here and talk about that. And yeah, just stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. All right, everybody. Peace.